Welcome to the
y'all.
This is the Chris. How you gonna do it? How you gonna say it?
My name's Zach,
My name's Chris.
and we're gonna eat the world.
We're gonna eat the world. My name's Chris,
My name's Zach.
and we're gonna eat the world.
Today's episode is brought to you by
Kickback TV.
We're presented by Kickback TV.
All day, every day, Kickback TV. Today on Chris and Zach Eat the World, we are reviewing ramen.
Ramen.
Not instant ramen. Not that bullshit ramen. This is the real authentic Japanese cuisine.
We all started eating ramen from the instant ramen, but as you get older, you realize, hey, there are shops out there that make ramen.
The real deal.
So we went to one.
And we're gonna show you guys what we found.
And it's bomb.
Fire.
Fucking phenomenal.
Actually, it sucks. But you will find out after you watch this video. Today we're just going to Sumi Ramen. We're gonna fucking munch out, enjoy ourselves, show you guys some beautiful food. Japanese food happens to be something that is near and dear to us, like he said, because of we grew up on it. You know what I mean? We grew up on instant
watching
ramen.
Goku eat bowls of ramen.
Right. Or even like for me, it was like watching Naruto eat like a fish cake ramen. You know what I'm saying? Like, but ramen is a staple to us. You know what I mean? And especially I indulge in a lot of anime. So Japanese culture is just fascinating to me. But yeah, we're going all the way to Lawrence County. We were actually from New Jersey, so this is like 40 minutes, not outside of Jersey, but outside of our township. So yeah,
it's
man.
a different spot than what we normally go to. I suggested not going to the place we originally go to, which is called Rai Rai Ramen in New Brunswick, because if that's our like benchmark, we need to find something that's gonna do better. And I figured we could wrap up our ramen section of New Jersey with Rai Rai and see how everything else compares to it.
For sure.
Do you have any expectations?
The great thing about the internet is that you can see some beautiful pictures. So the pictures were beautiful. The inside looks pretty dope as well. My expectations are pretty high. It says grand opening. I guess it's a newer place.
Yeah, it does say grand opening.
Yeah, so I guess this is a newer place. But yeah, so what are your expectations?
It's ramen, so my expectations are set pretty high, especially because, like I said, the benchmark that we have of Rai Rai Ramen, they blew my mind. And I've tried to find like another ramen spot that was like comparatively like kind of close, and I've been disappointed so far. This place, supposedly they make all the noodles homemade.
Yeah.
So that is either going to make it or break it with them, and I hope it makes it. The spicy sauce.
Thank you.
So, what we got here?
This is the calamari karaage.
And this is the chicken karaage. That ain't bad. It cuts off my head.
The gyoza.
The gyoza is gonna be a bomb.
Fire-tastic. Let's get a close-up.
So far, everything looks phenomenal. Like texture-wise, everything looks phenomenal. I can't wait to try this. You know, I should have tried the sauce before I dipped it in.
Going for the gyoza.
That's spicy. And that's like lemon and lime.
It's hot. That was good. I'm going for the calamari. What an onion ring. Well, calamari.
I'm gonna try that.
You can calamari like really light. It's got onion ring. The bread seasoning.
Yeah. You know, calamari's not overcooked. That's why I don't like calamari. Everyone overcooks it. It's like rubber. And that's perfect. Have you tried the sauce yet?
Yeah, spicy shit.
Mix the two of them together. Oh yeah, we do need a little bit of water. I'm trying chicken. Oh, we're trying it now.
This is that's chicken batter, right?
Yeah. Remember the gyoza?
You gotta dip the gyoza in the sauce. I don't know what sauce this is, but every time it's amazing. It's not soy sauce, but it is delicious.
The gyoza is fucking fire. Holy shit. It still has a crunch because it has like a little layer.
Right, I see it. The pan sears right there.
Yeah. But underneath, it's got the steamed dumpling kind of style.
Yeah.
It is beautiful. I love it.
Nice little water.
Yo, the spice sauce.
The spice is spicy though.
I love it.
Do you?
I love it. It lights your mouth on fire.
I'm just becoming a spicy dude. So it's like a lemon lime mayo. That is lemon lime. That's true lime. But together even out.
It complements that
They
really
even
well.
out.
I haven't tried the rice yet, but so far, I'm saying out of 5.
You saying 5 everything?
5 out of 5, yeah.
Yeah.
It was bomb.
Pretty damn good. You gotta do both sides.
It's beautiful. It's a harmonious marriage.
Kimchi fried rice.
Thank you.
Look at this.
Beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous. The presentation is great.
Actually, shout out to Tyler for letting us use his camera.
Yeah, Tyler is
Mr. Dilks.
the savior.
Sauced up, you gonna help me out?
Yeah. You know I got you, girl. I should have served you first.
It's all good. We family. Good.
I'm not a big fan of bean sprouts, but there's like mad bean sprouts in this, but
You ready for this?
yeah.
Do it.
At first I didn't get like a good full bite. I didn't get any kimchi in it. So I felt like it was lacking a little bit of flavor, but
Yeah, I just tasted a lot of fresh. The vegetables are fresh.
the vegetable is super fresh. But the kimchi,
Alright, better.
the kimchi is bomb.
Traditional shio ramen.
Thank you. Thank you so much. The beef is nice, but that kimchi brings it up a notch. It's like the bamboo shoots and the onions in there. This is the ramen. This is the actual ramen. Beautiful. Technical on the noodles. These are very thin.
Yeah. But it's not like melting around.
I think it would easier. I mean, but
Yeah.
the thickness, like four
Like
pieces.
Rai Rai is the benchmark.
Black cream.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there a way I can get like 2 extra pieces of pork?
Black before.
Yes, please. Thank you.
It's the oil, the garlic oil. And it looks delicious. The glaze on that, look at that. It's glistening with joy and beauty.
Let's get some more close-ups.
Just mixed this up already.
Yeah, a little bit.
Still. The one thing that blew my mind about like the pork the first time I had like ramen was how it just melted in my mouth. It was so tender. Alright, first things first, I gotta try the broth.
Boom. Broth test.
Get a good mixture of it. It's really good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You want to try it?
This is a shio ramen. On the salty side, but really good.
It's like black garlic powder. Get it.
Black garlic powder.
Yeah. It's light, but it's like really rich.
Wow.
It's like full flavor. I tried this when we went to Vegas,
Wow.
and I was like, "Yo, you want a good light ramen? The garlic, the black pepper and garlic,
Wow.
phenomenal."
That's really good. It's better than mine. I would say that's better than mine. It's just a fuller, more diverse flavor. Mine's like pretty, like just on the saltier side.
It's still got the pork flavoring to it because the pork brings out a lot of like
You can
salt.
taste like the fat, the pork fat.
I want to try everything individually before I mix it all up.
It's not bad, but I think his is a little bit better. I got the Tonkotsu, the original shio ramen, salt based.
I went with their signature. 'Cause You don't.
That's what you're supposed to do. I feel like, right?
You don't. Yeah, you don't put that and say that this is your signature
Or-
if it ain't gonna just kick.
Yeah.
And this thing slaps.
What was the other one? The spicy one?
Yeah, the spicy, the shrimp seafood. I'm missing out on the fish cake, but pork based, so I don't know. Maybe they got a fish cake in there. Got the ginger.
This is the noodle test.
The egg was beautiful.
The egg was great.
The egg was phenomenal.
The noodles are really good.
I wish I could have like given you half of that egg.
I have an egg.
Oh, you did?
I have one.
All right, noodle test.
I think it's pretty damn good.
Yo, this noodles are bomb.
I think it's pretty damn good.
Homemade noodles?
That's different. That shit's different.
That's just different.
I'm gonna try this egg you're talking about.
Yo, the yolk.
Look at that.
The yolk. It's completely different flavor than it. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like creamy, but like I should have came up with better like words. Wow, I was in shock.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
That's different.
That shit is fucking.
The yolk is its own thing.
Yeah.
Like it's seasoned. It like was marinated in something.
It's almost like a. I don't want to say it's like a deviled egg, but I don't know if they
No, it's
pulled
not
the
good,
yolk.
no.
You're like,
Okay. I'm starting to get that more traditional flavor in there.
yo, this is phenomenal.
All together. The noodles.
That egg surprised me. If I could give this a 6, I'd still give it a 5. Because we can't. On the scale, if Rai Rai is our benchmark, this is pretty damn close. This is the best ramen I've had that wasn't Rai Rai.
Yeah. The big thing for me was other places where the noodles, and these noodles are spot on. They're a little thinner than ramen used to, but
yeah.
they
The
pack,
noodles.
They pack flavor.
They hold the flavor. They're not super soft, but they're not like al dente. I don't know, it's amazing. The homemade noodles are killing it right now.
How do you feel about the pork?
The pork, phenomenal. It still melts in your mouth. The smaller cuts help with that mouthfeel of it melting in your mouth, but like there's still the good flavor of pork. Like their pork is as thick as my pinky,
It's thick.
and then it's still like it like dissolves like a Listerine tab. I'm gonna put this up. This is completely different than Rai Rai, but like on the same plane of existence. They're both, so far, they're both 5 in my mind.
That's crazy. That's crazy for you to say that.
The rice, I like Rai Rai's rice better.
Me too.
The ramen, on par, if not better.
Well, Rai Rai also has a bigger selection.
Yeah, Rai Rai is strictly only ramen. They were originally a sushi and ramen spot. They said that there was like, people were ordering too much ramen and they kept having to get licensing for sushi because you have raw fish. And they're like, people were just buying so much ramen and not buying any sushi, so we decided
They
to
pivoted.
kick the sushi out. And their ramen is fucking banging. I don't know, this is bomb. The broth, like, I keep forgetting how good the broth is until I, like, sip it again. I, like, drink that. I'd probably be dehydrated by the end of the day, but...
Yeah, bro, you have a problem. So, initially, the salty broth of this, like, had me kind of like, I don't know how I feel about it, but then eating with the noodles and everything else, it kind of, like, melded everything together, especially with the pork.
Yeah, they pack so much flavor.
See how thin these guys are. Super good.
Beautiful. The presentation is beautiful. Like I said, you don't get that full flavor unless you get everything in your mouth.
This rice ain't bad though. But
I'm not knocking the rice. It's a 4 out of 5. Like I said, you just gotta get everything in one bite.
and it's hard to when you have like big vegetables. Like the vegetables are bigger in here. You can see like how big like the bean sprouts are, which is not bad. It's really fucking good. Dude, really,
Amazing.
Really good.
Amazing.
It's really, really good.
We drove like 45 minutes here.
Just for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
They're professional, huh?
try to be.
They must
A
be
little
famous.
bit.
Yeah.
Not yet.
No, not yet.
We'll be there.
Will be.
Yeah, exactly.
How long have you guys been here?
We actually opened last year, January, and we closed down in March.
Oh,
and
okay.
reopening in July.
Oh,
we had like
okay.
2 months soft opening a year ago.
Did you guys take off pretty? Did you guys take off pretty well during like before
After
COVID?
pandemics is going up a little bit, you know, every month, sales goes up.
Because everyone's adopting the delivery now with DoorDash.
Yeah. You guys look like you're doing good on DoorDash.
Yeah.
Yeah, DoorDash
We
is
do
good.
DoorDash, we do our own delivery through DoorDash. It's like a Square POS integrated with DoorDash.
Yeah, but the food was really, really, really good.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
The Black Queen.
Yes.
Yeah, the Black Queen, yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's like a mixed with roasted garlic and black garlic.
Oh, black garlic.
Yeah, black garlic.
Yeah, we thought it was pepper, like black pepper, but yeah, the garlic is in there. It's really good.
Primary is like a Japanese, but we have some. This is the Korean style.
Right, yeah, because the noodle, like even like the way like the bean sprouts
Yeah.
and stuff, you know, they're a little bigger than usual, but it's really, really good.
The presentation is very nice on it.
Yeah.
It made it look very nice.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Appreciate
Thank you for having us.
Okay.
All right, guys. So we're gonna give you our final verdict and what we think about Sumi Ramen. What do you think, Zach?
I liked everything that I had.
What did you have?
No complaints. I got the fried chicken. I'm terrible at pronouncing.
Karayage.
Karaage chicken. The sauce in there was phenomenal. As you saw, the lemon
Really,
and
really
lime juice like mixed with like a ranch on the one side with that spicy sauce. I was eating that spicy sauce like it was going out of style.
Yeah,
That was phenomenal.
for sure.
I'll give them the pass on the squid,
The calamari.
calamari.
Yeah, the fried calamari was really, really.
Was not
really good.
overdone at all. Was not rubbery. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
And then my ramen, I'm glad I went with their specialty ramen, the Black Queen, because that broth, 5 out of 5 for sure. The noodles being homemade, first I was hesitant, but those noodles, 5 out of 5. The only thing I have to say that was negative about it was that, like, compared to our benchmark Rai Rai, the rice just wasn't really on point.
It it wasn't in the typical traditional, like, I guess even Chinese style, the way like fried rice is made.
Yeah, the Japanese fried rice, or
Yeah, that was Korean style.
yeah, it was a Korean style the way they presented it.
Yeah.
But other than that, 4.5 for me.
4.5.
4.5.
4.5 out of 5. I would say the same thing again. So we had the fried calamari, which is the thing I ordered. We had the gyoza, which was phenomenal.
The gyoza was bomb.
The only thing about the gyoza for me, I'm used to like a really hard pan sear, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
It didn't really have a hard pan
It
sear.
was kind of like a soft dumpling almost.
Yeah, it's a soft dumpling, but again, gyoza usually has the fried, like crisp, and the soft dumpling at the same time. But I will say that thing was packed to the brim with pork. You know, I mean, that junk was amazing. It was really good. So the pure pork gyoza is really good. The fried calamari, I was thinking more of a tempura. You know what I mean? But I guess the style wasn't as was whatever they said. It's like a karaage or some shit. Whatever, I guess whatever that style is.
Your soup.
My soup, I had what I have the traditional Tonkotsu ramen, which was salt based, so it's a shio ramen. I would say that I probably wouldn't just drink that broth by itself because it's super salty.
Super salty.
But it really brought everything together when you had it together. You know what I mean? When I had the ramen with like the bean sprouts and all that stuff together, it melded very, very well. So they did a great job with that. But I would give the place overall, after all that I've tasted, I'll give it just a 4.
And the owner was really nice too.
Yeah, the owner was really dope. But I'd give it a 4. My reason to give it a 4 is because I felt like as a ramen spot that's called Sumi Ramen, I felt like you should have had a bigger variety of ramen and not so specialized. Rai being our benchmark, you're able to switch your bases of your broth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're able to have more interchangeability in that, and we weren't able to do that. But again, still really, really good.
I would still go back. That place was phenomenal.
Still really, really good. Even the way the place looked was awesome. Yeah, man. So I give it a 4 out of 5.
Altogether, it was only 68.08. That's not terrible. At least not for going out to eat.
Nah. 30 a pop.
30. Yeah, 30.
We had 3 appetizers, you know. So
yeah, if you're getting one appetizer and you're splitting it, same with the rice, splitting it, and you're literally, it's like $30, and then tip $5 each.
Yeah. So
I try to tip nice, but
yeah. we tipped them nicely.
Tipped them nice.
But yeah, so that's our final verdict on Sumi Ramen in Plainsboro, New Jersey. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'll go back for sure.
But yeah, this is another episode of Chris and Zach Eats the World. My name's Chris.
My name's Zach. We're gonna eat the world.
We eat that shit, you're.